Hello everyone, this is LW Gaming and welcome back for another video of Madoka Magica, Magia Exedra. And as promised from the earlier video, I will resume main quest. Hopefully I can finish that Magia Records timeline as soon as possible. Because I'm still behind on this one here, so we'll see what happens. We're at the Blessed Witch timeline. I think I had this covered somehow, right? Let me double check to make sure. Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, I checked my uploads to see how many parts have I made so far. So far I only made one in this timeline. I was like, that's pretty not what I expect, but hey, we're gonna continue on here just to complete this as soon as possible because I'm not very close to the end. I want to push this out as much as possible. So let's hope we can get that done in the next couple of videos. So let's continue on to 1-9. We'll be using our quartet team here. Consists of five of the original Madoka Magica girls. Alright, let's begin. I think there's a setting I can change, right? Hold on. Reduce the volume. This is too loud. Jesus Christ. Well, maybe just my headphones, just make it sound too loud. Okay, I think that's fine. I'll just let me see how loud it was. Not too bad. I don't know why I have an assumption of like this being too loud. I don't know why every time when I thought whenever like the noise comes out of the headphones even though I'm not wearing it, makes it sound like it was too loud. Which is really strange. I just want to make sure I don't actually let you all go deaf here. So anyways, let's go and see what's happening here. So Chapter 8, Kamihama, Painted in Fiction. Episode 3. And there won't be any voiceovers in this storyline at least. Let's see what's happening here. I've got a feeling there's more coming. There were some girls that told me they were saved by Yachio. Yachio headed to the east side, right? Yes, after the witches are cleared out. She's supposed to regroup with Kanagi and then gather intel on the enemy situation. Even if they get the info, communications are down right now, aren't they? Yeah, that definitely wasn't accounted for. Hey, could it be that the issue with reception isn't just happenstance? You're right, the timing seems too perfect. Chill Ward? Kamihama Central Tower, Heliport. Ugh. Finally, she's down. Now, let me see what's inside your heart. What in the world? Kanagi, what happened? This could be an effect of the rumor, but what I see is utterly insane. I recommend stopping for your own health. Why, you? Shinsei Ward. Mitama, the coordinator's shop. Okay, a lot of different magical girls here. Man, how many are there? Jeez Louise. There's quite a few girls here, counting the ones who took shelter here on their own. It's starting to feel more like a medical tent in a war zone. I feel bad forcing you to go to all this trouble. Oh, please. I was honestly just glad for the opportunity to pay you back at last. That's my excuse. Excuse, huh? Don't you think it's time we heard more about what is happening? It's about time. Right, like if we had to wait for Yachio to hear it, that'd be fair. But we don't need to wait on her, right? I'm sorry you had to wait so long. I will tell you all I know. What I know about the wings of the Magius, who they are, and what they aim to achieve. The reasons behind their sudden attack on all of you. Everything. I'll have to tell you some things I'd rather to keep hidden to help you understand. However, I'm sure there are things that you, yourselves, won't want to hear. So do prepare yourselves. If you're too scared to listen, then you may plug your ears and leave altogether. Those girls who attacked you all, the wings of the Magius, were formed several months ago, and have been operating in secret. The first person to make a move against them was Yachio, though she was unaware then. It's because she discovered the existence of special rumors that become reality. I'm sure you all have an idea of what that is. Right around where Kyubei disappeared from Kamihama, they began to grow in numbers. Malicious rumors with magical powers. Then Iroha and the others joined Yachio. And then they had their first meeting with the wings of the Magius. The first thing they learned about the Magius was the goal to free magical girls. They learned that the wings of Magius use not only rumors, but also witches to win freedom. The wings of the Magius gathered witches from all over Kamihama City, and raised the witches with the intent to use them to achieve freedom. This is how Iroha's group came to learn what freedom really meant. What we magical girls would be freed from, what kind of curse kept us all bound. This is gonna get really interesting from this point forward. Oh wait, there's more. The curse that holds all of us back is that in time, magical girls must become witches. As long as you stay in Kamihama, it doesn't matter how many impurities you build up. Doppels, alter egos that resembles witches, will emerge instead. Since the impurities get released, you won't become a witch. That's the solution that the Magius offer to save magical girls. And the wings of the Magius are trying to spread that to the world. However, Iroha's group, they could not accept how the wings of the Magius planned to use witches and rumors to establish a world without any witches at all. They found their methods fraught with risks, And they suspected, and I say they suspected, the wings of the Magics began to commit heinously violent acts. They brainwashed Surono, Felicia, and Sana, and then made Surono become part of an Uwasa so she would kill residents of Kamihama. Why would they do such a thing? The reason we use the witches and rumors is because we need energy. The people of Kamihama feel joy and sorrow from the effects of the rumors, that in turn produces energy. It is also produced whenever witches grow in strength and magical girls become witches. We use that energy to help us liberate everyone. Capital? We use the energy we collect to stimulate our masterpiece, Embryo Eve, to hatch. Then if all three of the Magics are present at the moment Embryo Eve hatches, we can spark a miracle originating here in the Kamihama that will eventually span the world. Once they gather enough energy for Embryo Eve to hatch, the Doppel phenomenon can be spread across the world, which means the Wings of the Magics are a group with the admirable ambition of helping magical girls avoid their fate to become witches. At the same time, they are willing to use Kamihama citizens and other magical girls as sacrifices, so that they might gather enough energy to fulfill their goals. Their words are pleasing to the ear, but when you put faith in what they preach, terrible things occur. Just look at the fetters who attacked you all, as an example. I see. So I am now aware of what the Wings of the Magics is. I understand, but becoming a witch? I think some girls are too upset to even listen to the last part. It's natural to feel messed up about it. I couldn't even tell Kaede and Reina until pretty recently. But this involves all of us magical girls now. So we pretty much had to let you all know. So joining the Wings of the Magics is one way to face this truth. And then act on it, yes. That's correct. However, whether you can accept their way of or have faith in their success, that's up to each of you to consider. I won't stop you from joining whichever side you want to support. But my group and Yachos decided we couldn't accept their methods. That's why they're out for our blood now. Unfortunately, it dragged you guys in too. I'm sorry about that. Nothing you have done merits an apology. According to your theory, it was bound to happen sooner or later. Alright, let's move on. Oh, it's a boss stage now. Okay, let's see what this one brings. I don't think this is the last. Oh, it's Magia Toei, the Holy One.
避けられないわよ。
What is she doing here?
この調子で攻めるよ。逃げないでよ。解放に祝福を。今だ。この調子で私だって全然余裕だな。避けんなよ。私が相手をする。今がチャンスね。全然余裕だな。避けんなよ。悪くないかも。私だって行くわよ。耐える。今だ。さやかちゃん絶好調。逃げないでよ。絶好調よ。邪魔者は排除する。そこ。さっさと倒すぞ。避けんなよ。とっておきを出す時だな。終わらせてやるよ。こんなもんか。これが食材。さて、お茶にしましょう。
Alright, let's move on. They moved somewhere. Oh wait, where's Tsuruno and Felicia? They left a while back, saying they're going to regroup. They're going to go regroup with Yachio. Regroup? But do they even know where? Seems like Yachio went to Chuo Ward with Kanagi to follow after the feathers. Heard it from a girl that encountered Yachio before they ended up here. So I guess she should be coming back with Tsuruno and the others right about now. That's the plan. But they certainly are taking a long time. I actually saw some of those feathers heading towards Chuo Ward. Oh, me too. So the wings of the Magias are gathering in Chuo Ward? I wonder if they're all okay. Kanagi's with them, right? I'm sure they'll be fine. However... that declaration of war is concerning. Reina, Kaede, can you come with me? What? Are you planning on heading out to aid Yachio? In that case, we'll go with you as well. Kyubei always seems like he had another side to him. I was suspicious of him from the start. Are you sure this is a good idea? We've got a place we wanted to protect too. If we leave those wings of the Magias or whatever to do as they please, they might end up destroying it. It's bad enough that they attacked us, but these guys use their allies like tools. Who wanna align themselves with a group like that? Isn't this party getting pretty big? Looks like getting everyone to safety was kind of pointless. Chuo Ward. Kamihama Central Tower, Heliport. It's not too late for you. Why don't you two join the wings of the Magias? You could be just like all the feathers we gather in both in and outside of Kamihama. That would mean you will also be granted freedom in the near future. It's impossible to believe in salvation after what happened to the feathers. Agreed. Our answer stays the same. I see. What a shame. Fighting us is pointless at this stage. You are better off retreating. This is not a time for retreating, but a time for you to be destroyed. Come out and join us. Everyone. It was a trap then. You dare to use even these sisters as pawns? Here they come. Ugh. Kanagi Izumi, reader of minds. I will show you the path first. How troublesome. Yachio, I will leave Soraka and her sisters in your hands. Alright. That was close. You'll have to do better than that. Grr. The other feathers. The lack of any moral restraint makes them tricky to fight. Flute Blossom. Resonance. It's like I thought I need to destroy the rumors to get them back to normal. You brought an entire army just to deal with the two of us? But your game ends here. Checkmate. At last, I can face the Everlandless without being hemmed in by her followers. I'm afraid I'll have to read your mind as well. This is... So now you understand my feelings are completely genuine? In other words, I must use all my strength to force you to submit. Take this. Obstinate girl. I'll take that as a compliment. Ha! Gah! Rah! If this keeps up, it will just deplete my magic. She shows no sign of wearing out. If she really did become part of the Yuasa itself, its magic may have been added to her own. If we were only taking on those three, maybe we could handle them. But there's no way to handle things easily with so many feathers in the mix. That's enough. I will lead the two of you to your salvation now. Perhaps it's the Yuasa influence, but you seem to have lost all your mental bearings. What are you talking about, Kanagi? A person's heart links their future to their past, giving their mind depth. There are no such anchoring features in your mind, as though it were painted over, flat. All I saw was pride in saving magical girls, and the drive to fulfill the Magia's plan. You will not agitate me, no matter how hard you may try. She won't listen. If she's this determined to execute the Magia's plan, I don't think we'll be able to connect with Mommy's heart. There's no way to detach the Yuasa then. We're completely surrounded. There's no way out. Now, to finish you off. Master! Yachio! You! Time for a combo attack, Felicia. Throw me at them as hard as you can. You got it. Here goes. Hooah! Flame Waltz! Take that! Gah! Ugh. We broke through. Felicia, hurry! Already on it. But oh well, it makes no difference if I save 2 or 4 of you. I'll lead all of you to the right path. That weapon of yours. Such a cheap move. Wait, huh? What? It's not here? Where did my pendant go? Have they come to their senses? Kanagi, read that Blackfeather's heart. Understood. This memory. Attention, everyone. The day of our freedom is at hand. Now, we just need to gather the energy we require. Let's spread the miracle of Kamihama across the entire world. And then, let's keep it this way forever. Yeah! From now on, you must eliminate those who will get in our way. Commit yourselves to us, and I will grant you the powers you'll need for the task. So, do as we ask and fulfill your duties. Move us one step closer towards our freedom. Ah! I've used up another life. Have you heard? Has anyone told you? The rumors of the receiver pendant? When you're not feeling confident, when you're scared, when you don't want to think, when you're sad, this is all you need. Your mind and heart will go numb, and you won't feel any more pesky emotions. But be careful when you use it. This receiver will make you follow any order from the Magius. That's the hottest rumor amongst the wings of the Magius. Your wish is my command. Alright, the rest is up to you, Mommy. All you guys need to do is to hunt down those annoying magical girls. And if the witches I unleashed also go wild, the city will be overflowing with emotional energy in no time. Once this is finished, our utopia will be within our grasp. We magical girls will take over this system. We'll achieve the happy future we want to achieve. Ah! Okay, area cleared. But we're not quite finished yet, I'm afraid. Let us continue.
一気に行くわよ。避けられないわよ。今だ。
Oh yeah, by the way, you know, in the later update, recent update, they introduced the way how the the passive things work. It's like some characters in the game, with some Kyokus in general, if they have like a number countdown on their portrait down there, you see, where Mami Toei has so Sayaka, there's now like a gauge. There's like a circular gauge on there, so if it reaches the maximum, it'll have like a full ring on it, to let you know that they can activate whatever passive they have. Basically, the gameplay wise, it's about the same, but just that it makes it more visible for you.
逃げないでよ。悪くないかも。私だって。さっさと倒すぞ。それ。今だ。邪魔者は排除する。逃がさない。
We're done.
もう一人前って言えるかな。
Another boss battle here. Let's do it. Okay, battle first before we Oh, Actually, no. It is the cutscene first. That's odd. Get out of my way. Ugh. I really cannot reach any kind of understanding with you, Mommy. When you saw Earhart's doppel, you were ready to fight us as enemies. And now you're part of the wings of the Magias, wiping out Kamihama's magical girls. I don't understand you at all. I could say the same for you. Why do you refuse to be freed? No matter, everything ends here. I won't let you. Yeah! Ha! It was difficult, but I managed to read her. The rumors involve the pendant of each of those girls are wearing. Forcefully remove the pendants, and you will refute the rumor. I see. Felicia! Alright, time for me to make my move. Grrr. You'll never hit me like that. I'll just smash up your pendant as payback. Slam! You know what that means? Time to put this Iwasa to rest for good. Thank you, Felicia. You keep tackling the fetters. Kanagi, you take out the anime sisters. Tsuruno, take out the Iwasa. As for me, I'll be one to fight you. Mommy, you cannot stop the gears of liberation now that they have begun to turn. I swear, you two sisters has always caused me so much trouble. I promise I will help the two of you wake up again. Ha! Grah! You won't be brainwashing or messing with anyone anymore. Tsuruno Yui, the mightiest magical girl, will put an end to their plan, here and now. Rah! I did it. Oh, we're both. You look like you've come to your senses. You still want to keep playing? I'm still raring to go. Now the tide has turned in our favor. The fetters are back to their old selves. And you don't have enough followers to do anything against us. Plus, all the other magic girls are safe at the coordinator's shop. You missed your chance to get rid of us, and now your plan is in shambles. What do you have to laugh about? Magic girls are going to be freed from their curses and be saved. I'm just so happy about how that is coming to pass. What? You didn't eliminate magical girls from the Kamihama or get rid of us? You failed on both accounts. It's time. Our plan can never be stopped. And now, it is guaranteed to succeed. Ah! The power went out. A blackout? Is this part of your plan? Indeed it is. Both the city's power and its radio waves are now under our control. That's why our phones didn't work. That's right. What have you done? We have summoned it. Summoned? Yes. The Magius summoned it to Kamihama. They have summoned, while Perk is not. I hear it, the sweet sound of a witch's laughter. It makes me so excited. Looks like the world I've created won't go to waste now. Oh, does that mean you're done, Nemu? Yes, we were able to take control of all the cell phone towers. All the cell phone signals in Kamihama are being converted into the new frequency. They should now be signals that can only be seen by witches. Wow. And what kind of world are we showing them? The world I created is a paradise for the people of Kamihama. They are freed from all their worries and have equal access to food and shelter. It is also rich with places and objects that will satisfy all their desires. It's not perfect though. The people should be swimming in luxury, free from all their suffering. But they begin to suffer again when they discover new things to be dissatisfied with. In other words, witches now view Kamihama as a utopia. It's the perfect place for them to spread their curses. Ah, ha 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 ha. That's right, the witches will want to mess everything up. Okay, that just leaves my task. There's still more to do? Yeah? I wanted to make sure that the Walpurgis knot really comes. I'm going to send a signal from this observatory to probe their emotions. I didn't know you were going to do that. That's because I didn't tell you. How are you going to do that? I'm going to use 1420.4575 megahertz. It's known as the 21 centimeter line. It's the receiving radio wave used to search for extraterrestrial intelligence. We'll apply stimulating brain waves, and it will make the witch angry and excited. It will head straight for Kamihama. It's the perfect plan, right? I wish you had told me it was a two-stage plan. Alright, time to send out the signal. Here we go. Perkins Knot is coming to Kamihama? What have you done? You certainly have outdone yourselves in the terms of foolish ventures. Huh? Walpurgis Knot is the name of the witch. A witch? It's the legend amongst magical girls. Probably the worst witch ever to exist. She causes unimaginable disasters. Huh? What the hell? Why the hell would you ever call something like that here? I don't understand that either. What in the world are they thinking? Walpurgis Knot will encourage Eve to hatch. Then we can finally receive our salvation. It is futile to try and stop us. Walpurgis Knot is already on its way to Kamihama. You want us to sit by and watch as the city gets crushed? Sorry, we won't be doing that. Instead, we'll find a way to catch the Magias and stop all of this. Yachio. Are you saying they're sending even more feathers here? There's so many of them. We don't stand a chance against these numbers. This is what it comes to. That we had no other choice. You have something in mind? We still don't know how we can remove the Yuasa from her. Yes, it'll be risky. But there is a chance that we might be able to get through to her. The feathers have been weakened, but they'll overwhelm us in sheer numbers. Can you do this, Yachio? Yes, I'll try. So please hold on as long as you can. Yeah. Felicia. I'm fine. I can still fight. Now. Yes. Ugh, get away from me. Blue Blossom Resonance. Ugh, that sound, it's hurting my ears. Kanagi, we don't want to kill you. We're sorry. Ah. Huh? My knees are shaking. Rah! Yeah. Ooh. It ends now. Gah! Not yet. This is a surprise. The others are barely even able to stand at this point. There's no way I'll fall to my knees here. Yachio. Yachio-senpai. What was that? I felt like I've heard voices just now. What's happening? I suddenly feel something. Is that? It feels warm and somehow comforting. Something deep inside me? No, that's not it. Someone else's magic. I can still fight. No, right now I could even stop you. Interesting that you can still fake bravado like that in the state you're in. It isn't bravado. I know in my heart I can take you on. Why won't you all understand? The liberation of magical girls is a glorious and wonderful thing. You're right. I would never be able to understand. Not in an entire lifetime. Just like how you can't seem to comprehend any of our feelings whatsoever. Well, why should I? I shouldn't be able to understand your reasoning in any lifetime either. That's all I needed to hear. I'll tear that Yuasa from you right away. I won't let you stop us. I won't allow anyone to stop our plan. So many guns. But I'll tear it from you using these spears. Now shatter into dust. Trio finale liberation. Absolute rain. Okay, looks like battle has emerged here. And it's her again, of course.
一気に行くわよ。避けられないわよ。さやかちゃん絶好調。逃げないでよ。私なりの祝福よ。テロフィナーレリベレーション。奇跡は起こせるの？今だ。悪くないかも。私だって。さっさと倒すぞ。はっ。私が相手をする。そこ。今がチャンスね。避けられないわよ。この調子で。私だって。さっさと倒すぞ。
It actually scratched our shield.
さやかちゃん絶好調。逃げないでよ。絶好調よ。いや、邪魔者は排除する。ここで決めるわよ。ティロフィナーレ。オッケーね。私が相手をする。はっ。行くわよ。まださっさと倒すぞ。それ。今がチャンスね。避けられないわよ。この調子で。私だって。お願い。届いて。もう誰も呪わなくていい。 私が全部受け止めるから。邪魔者は排除する。本気で行くよ。とどめだ。どうよ。そんな邪魔者は排除する。そこ。さやかちゃん絶好調。逃げないでよ。今がチャンスね。全然余裕だな。ここで決めるわよ。ティロフィナーレ。オッケーね。全然余裕だな。よけんなよ。とっておきを出す時だな。終わらせてやるよ。こんなもんか。続けていくわ。
Down she goes, and then, yep, she's down.
時間が惜しいわ。早く行くわよ。
Okay, it looks like this is over for this. Let's see what happens now. She's gonna try to run away. I owe my very life to become a magical girl. What has that life meant since then? Fighting for others, saving everybody? I prided myself on those actions. But if magical girls must become witches, then what is the point in me being alive? What about all those we've killed? My whole life's meaning was blown away. And that was an all. I dragged the girls who looked up to me into this fate as well. I need to do something to help them. I need to find a way to escape the ultimate fate awaiting all magical girls. That's why I stood beside them. Don't hide me away. Don't get rid of me. Don't let my real self get swallowed up. If it comes to that, then please, someone, get rid of what I've become. Mommy, that was how you really felt? I really was part of the Yuasa. But our hearts found each other, so I was able to remove it. Huh? That time when you spared Madoka and the others, I could tell that some of your mortal fiber remained, no matter how little. Besides, I feel the same way about wanting to save everyone. So I thought we might be able to understand each other. Yachio. Also, each of us thought it's impossible to get through to the other. In a way, isn't that something we have in common that could connect us? I think you might be pushing it there. But still, I got through to you. Thank you, Yachio. There it is, the Yuasa peeled away. Then we just gotta defeat it. Felicia, let's go. Yeah, let's get them good. Rah! How's that? Our saint. Do not let them anger you. Right, we still have tons of allies. For sure. That's true. If we do it now. Yes. Even without our saint, we can do this by ourselves. These girls just won't give in. What a joke, being driven into the corner by mere feathers. Things have just gone from bad to worse. I can't handle much more of this either. Who's there? Such good timing for a change. Momoko! Now we can't capture the veterans. What do we do now? We will hold them back. You should go and report it to the Magius. How unseemly. Thanks for saving me earlier, miss. Now it's our turn to save you. Thank you, everyone. Momoko, I'm sorry for relying on you to finish this off. Nah, this is no sweat. Now, will you be the best time to go on? Now would be the best time to go on the offense, but we haven't figured out where their base is yet. Right. I wonder if Iroha is alright. Hokyo Ward? The rumors of the eternal Sakura must be here. The Wayfighters are entering and leaving this place. It must be linked to their base somehow. If we can time our invasion for when all the fighters are outside, then we can meet with Yachio's team here. Sana, how is it? They've helped me out and treated me as a teammate. And now I need to pay them back? I don't see any feathers. Maybe they all left. Iroha! How does it look, Sana? I think everyone's left. We should go in. Alright, thanks. I hope everyone's alright. Yes, we haven't been able to contact them for a while now. Okay, will you hold my hand? Your hand? I can hide both our magics that way. This place, it's bright as day, even though it's supposed to be nighttime. Iroha, is this the rumor of the eternal Sakura? I've never seen it, so I can't say for sure, but maybe. Oh, that big tree over there. It isn't blooming right now, but it is a cherry tree. Then this must be the rumor of the eternal Sakura. So Tuka and Nemi really couldn't get rid of it. There has to be a way to get into their base. Let's search the area. Someone came back. Iroha Tamaki. Toka. Nemu. Ugh. Why? We never spread this rumor. How could you know about it? And now, of all times, when this place is completely empty. The invisible girl. Yes, I took a little look inside. As for why we know that this rumor exists, I remembered it. Those weird memories of yours again? That's right. It was right there, in my weird memories. The rumor of the eternal Sakura. Because this rumor is special. I thought it up. What? Yet more indigestible nonsense. I created it just as I created all the other rumors. But I know why you can't bring yourselves to get rid of this one. Shut up! You couldn't get rid of it even if you wanted to, could you? Shut up! There's no point in talking about this any further. Zip it! If we just wipe you out of existence here, no one would know, right? Let's do exactly that. I'll do you a favor and obliterate the invisible girl along with you. I won't leave a single strand of DNA. Iroha. Alright. There's just no end to them. It seems like our opponents are intending to make this their last stand. Attacking each other endlessly, they are not going to get anywhere. It would be better if we split up into teams and attack their base straight on, but that relies on knowing where it is. Wait, I think I got it. The base is in Hokyo Ward, and it's been hidden through the powers of the rumors or something. Kannagi, did you read that from one of the feathers? Yeah, it looks to be related to the location Iroha set off to, which means it might be good to meet up with Iroha. You did promise to meet up with her. Alright, let's split up. I'll take over this area. Yachio, you take the others and head to the enemy's base. Thank you. I'm counting on you. So their base is in Hokyo Ward? That's where Iroha went. Oh, so the Magias are there. Yes, let's meet up with Iroha and take them down quickly. Yeah, let's take that Wachamallet down. Alright then, we'll go along with you too. Then it's just Mommy that's left. She hasn't woken up even though we purified her soul gem. It must have been grueling for her. Having her pride in herself shattered, and then being forced by her own guilt. No matter how mature she may be, she is still young. Can anyone here take her to the coordinator? I can do it. Yeah, let us take her. We'll get her to the coordinator safe and sound. Sensei Ward. Mitama, the coordinator's shop. This is honestly too hilarious. I used my own wish to get a date. Then I split up with her again, on my own. And what was it all for? To become a witch? Rika. Seriously, I must have done something to deserve all this punishment, I guess. This is really hard. It's terrifying. I regret my decision. I feel so pathetic. I want to do something, but when I remember I'm going to become ill will incarnate, it's just really hard. If we hadn't made our wishes, something even worse could have happened. Like in my case, for example, if I hadn't made my wish, I could have been killed by a witch while I still felt so miserable about my family. So this is for the best. And from now on, we might find a way to make things even better. No one ever came right out and said we're doomed to a life of despair. It's okay for us to be happy. I agree with her. Rika. Ren. I got to meet you, Rika. That alone makes me glad I became a magical girl. I feel the same. I'm so glad I got to meet you, Ren. See? This isn't a punishment. Yeah. If this is who I am now, I need to dream of a way to things could be better. Or else, I'll just plunge into the abyss, and then I'll definitely become a witch. So I want to set my sights on a bright future, yes? Even while struggling, everyone is trying to find an answer. The fact remains that I voided my neutrality. No, let's be honest, I was never neutral in this issue from the start. All I did was switch to Iroha and her friend's side. Did you pick up on that too, Kannagi? This town and its history may be cruel to us. And yet, the people who live in it are kinder than we thought they would be. I've gone this far already. It's time for me to show my true colors. Hokyo Ward. Rumor of the Eternal Sakura Labyrinth. Rah! Ha! Iroha! Stop it, Toka! I remember this place. Some memories may seem strange to you two, but they had to be true. And my little sister, Ui, she's your best friend. So what if we did forget? That doesn't have anything to do with freeing magical girls. You made it this far. I won't let you ruin our plans any further. I'll drag you from the big crunch to the big bang. Are you alright? Iroha Sana. Sana! I'm fine. It's no mean feat to withstand one of your attacks, Tuka. Listen, Tuka, Nemu. It's my memories that are causing you all this pain, right? Don't bring Sana into this. Anyway, I don't think she'll be moving that shield of hers again anytime soon. So now, Iroha Tamaki is all that stands in our way. Yep. Shall we deal with Iroha Tamaki and her endless insane ramblings? I like that very much. I can't stand that kind of idealistic fantasizing. You're still doubting me? This is the rumor I made up. I know all the details. Go ahead then, tell us. The rumors of the Eternal Sakura goes like this, doesn't it? In a field so wide and broad that everyone could run around it at once, and anyone could sit comfortably to watch the blossoms, there stood a grand cherry blossom tree. One day, 3 little girls who were taken into hospital care would get healthy enough to leave the hospital and go there. They will reunite with the last girl, who always came to visit them. And when that happens, the huge tree will burst into full bloom to celebrate the 4 girls' reunion. 2 of those girls are you, Toka and Nemu. But you have no idea who the other 2 girls are, do you? That's why you can't get rid of it. The last 2 girls. They are the 2 people who you both forgot. Me and my little sister, Ui. Is there any evidence at all that your memories are correct? Huh? The contents of the rumor matches up, yes. But I'm afraid I'll need more than just that. Besides, all the stories I created are fictional. Those 4 characters don't exist. I didn't even give them any names. But then how am I supposed to convince you? Oh. Maybe if they experience the same thing that let me remember Ui. We need to at least try it. Moku? Please, take this little Kyubey and hug him really tight. Moku? Please, Toka. Enough, get away from me! My clothes are getting dirty! Please, try not to get your filthy little paws all over us. Go on, back to your master. Moku. But why? When I touched this Kyubey and held it in my arms, I remember everything. Yep, too bad. Neither of us believes a word of what you say, Iroha Tamaki. It's time to get rid of them, Toka. Both Iroha Tamaki and her Kyubey. Yes, we're well out of time. Please don't do this! Sorry. Toka. Bye bye, Iroha Tamaki. Iroha! Yeah. What are you doing? The Yuasa protected Iroha Tamaki? Are you alright? Are you an Iwasa? Did you just save me? I see. Then that means you're my proof that my memories are correct. If you oppose the rules of the rumor, then the Yuasa will emerge. And so, it showed up to protect Iroha Tamaki. It proves I'm one of the 4 girls. Everything is as Iroha says. I must uphold the story of the rumor as its Iwasa, so that Tuka, Nemu, Ui, and Iroha may one day reunite. I don't believe this, but the Iwasa here just proved that I was telling the truth. And it's not just the eternal Sakura. There are other things you forgot. Are you still trying to mock us? No, I'm just trying to tell you something. I want you to know the truth. Because the rumors that they're spreading, that are spreading through Kamihama, most of them were thought up by Toka, Nemu, and Ui. And all 3 of you made them up together while you were in the hospital. That's a lie! We have no memory of you or that little sister you keep talking about. I understand why you're angry, Toka, but we need to concede here. Nemu? Iroha Tamaki approached it logically. She provided evidence to verify her own memories, as we ask of her. We cannot deny it now that the Yuasa has emerged to confirm her story. Alright then, please, Iroha Tamaki, will you kindly enlighten us? Tell us about the memories we lost. Iroha, Sana, would you listen too about the rumors I remember? Sure. This is what I saw. When the 3 girls were making up their stories about Kamihama in the hospital room. Hey Nemu, what's with that move? You didn't need to play that hand to win. Nemu's new story was great, as always. You're right, Ui. It makes me feel warm inside. No, best friends is a great phrase. The odds are astronomically low, you know? What do you mean? The 3 of them had serious conditions and had been staying in the hospital in Hokyo ward for a while. We played cards, read the stories Nemu wrote, and watched television together. Sometimes the chats turned into arguments. That was just everyday life for those 3. But everything changed one day, when Toka, Nemu, and Ui all began to take an interest in the city in which they lived, Kamihama. Huh? What is this huge map? Is this Kamihama? What's this for? It's for us to mark all the spots in Kamihama that we don't know about. The doctor gave it to us as we're going to try marking down lots of places. All we know about Kamihama is what we can see from this room or out of the car window. We realize that's all we know. That's right, Iroha. We've been working together to gather information. We'll use what we learned from asking other people about Kamihama's hotspots. And one day, when we get better, we'll be able to go out on walks. We'll be able to look at the map we made and go to all the places on it. This is how the 3 of them started their map project. The historical records room in the annexed office at the central library. The lookout point in Hokyo ward. Every day we asked anyone we could, including the doctors at the hospital. But as time wore on, the information they got from asking others slowed to a trickle. It was no longer enough to satisfy them. I wonder why Yui asked me to just bring a sketchbook out of the blue like that. Oh sis, you brought one for me? Yep, here you go. Oh, thanks so much. Well, you know how we've been making maps. We already heard lots and lots about places in Kamihama. This time, we want to try thinking up some places that might exist there. And I want to sketch our ideas. So this project is an imaginary city? Yes, the map we made before helped us find a goal. And weaving the story of the fantasy Kamihama will weave our will to live. Making these stories together and checking them against reality. That's our new goal. Both the first map we made and the new one we're going to make. For us, they're kind of like a letter for us in the future. So their story started inside the walls of the hospital. Slowly, they began to spread out to the city. I heard in urban legends about the rules of ending friendships earlier. How about you can meet the person you're going to marry at Mizuna's shrine? There is a cluster of data called Anomalous that lives in the world of radio waves. The new map filled up once more with pins and illustrations. Hey, Iroha, you should think of something too. Is it really alright? Well then, let's see. My story was The Eternal Sakura. One day, everyone will get healthy and they will all be able to play outside. When that happens, and we all meet, I wanted us to be able to do all of the things we hadn't been able to do so far. That's why I thought of that story. That's what I remember. I remember making up stories that would serve as the basis of rumors. And I remember Toka and Nemu and Ui there with me. Hokyo Ward. Man, the Magius. I can't believe that they're actually summoned War Perkusnot. What is that? It's a witch. The worst kind, actually. We need to stop them quickly. All the Kamihama could be destroyed. There's more of them? Protect this area at all costs. Yes, we won't let them get past us. We don't have time to spare to fight them. Then why don't you leave them to me? Mitama, are you going to fight here? I can at least try to hold them back. This is an emergency, and I don't want to sit on the sidelines anymore. Hokyo Ward. Rumor of the Eternal Sakura Labyrinth. That's what I remember. I remember making up stories that would serve as the basis of rumors. And I remember Toka, Nemu, and Ui there with me. Toka and I remember it differently. But you really should be able to remember the truth about Ui and me. Please try to remember and then stop all of this. I understand what you remember now, but unfortunately we cannot stop. Nemu! The sole reason we left this rumor is due to how it conveniently concealed the base. It has nothing to do with any sentiment we had towards people we do not remember. Yeah, that's right. There aren't any neutrons firing off about any of this anywhere in my brain. No. But anyway, it's high time we got rid of this rumor. Then you wish to engage me in combat? You're going to protect me? That is my role as an Iwasa. It is a difficult situation to be caught between those I must protect, but I can too. Sana. Alright, then we'll clean you all out. Yes, let's disintegrate them. Iroha! Take this! Huh? Game over! Huh? I'm okay. Nah, what are you doing? What are you doing? I believe Elena, should be the one asking that. Why in the world are you helping her? Well, that's simple. Iroha! Ah! Is this inside a labyrinth? Did I get captured? She has been constant thorns in our side. It would be far more exciting if she becomes Eve's dinner than killing her ourselves. Magnificio, that will be exciting. Ugh, fine. Oh, there's one little pest left. Wait, the invisible girl. She got away. Shall we return to the hotel, friend Hope? Ciao. I hit my magic just in time. Iroha, don't worry, I'm going to come save you. You. I'm sure Iroha and my other friends will come by here soon. So would you mind staying like this for a little while? Do I need to do this as an Iwasa? Yes. This must be the rumors of the eternal Sakura that Iroha mentioned. It's gotta be. I see a cherry tree over there. This has gotta be a long one here. Huh? Someone's there! An Iwasa? That Iwasa probably saw Iroha and Sana. Your friends is correct. I know what happened here. The magical girl who turned invisible told me to wait for you. What happened to them? Did the wings of the Magus find them? Toka, Nemu, and the Magus found them. Alina arrived later and trapped Iroha in the labyrinth. She was taken to Fern Hope. If Sana is the magical girl who can turn invisible, she chased after them. Fent Hope? Hotel Fent Hope is the main base of the Wings of the Magus. Would you mind telling me where Fent Hope is? Over there. I guess we can enter from there. I've completed my task. Why did you come all this way inside? I have something I need to tell you. Hotel Fent Hope Underground. Moku? What a relief, you're alright. Toka wasn't able to remember, even after she touched you. Don't be sad, I'm not giving up. You should just give up already. Toka, what are you doing here? I thought I'll introduce you. Listen, can you hear it? We're connected to the observatory, so you should be able to hear it. What's this? Today, we summon Walpurgisnacht. Walpurgisnacht? Yeah, it's a legend amongst us magical girls. The greatest calamity of our time. It's an incredibly powerful witch. We had to put it in a lot of work to get the radio waves and electricity through. Does that mean you were behind what happened today? We sure were. You passed the test. It was all necessary to summon Walpurgisnacht to this town. Kamihama will be in danger if you summon such a dangerous witch. Once Walpurgisnacht arrives, we'll finally be able to gather enough energy to hatch Eve. And with all in the fighting between magical girls, the city is overflowing with emotional energy. I just can't wait. So you've already heard about that? Well, I want to know is why the coordinator knew about Walpurgisnacht. So I was allowed to remain neutral and borrow the coordinator's shop as a base. But in return, I had to cooperate with them. That's why I know. They told me all about this in person. Mitama. Then, what did you give them in return? Grief seeds. However, because of Walpurgisnacht, they told me they will no longer be needing them. The stuff we paid you with went straight into the wings of Magia's hands. Does that mean they were fed to Eve? Yes. She has an agreement much like she did with us. I understand your desire to hold her responsible, but she has been fair. Coordinator, does that mean you were pretending you couldn't fight to manipulate us? Momoko, no, I would never. I can vouch for that. Mitama and I have history together. I actually helped her train so she can fight. But she still decided to help us. But why? The number of Kamihama magical girls will decrease if this continues. I can't stand the idea of losing customers. Thus ends my neutrality. That's so cold. I have all kinds of things I want to say, but we don't have time to waste berating Mitama right now. Right. If we don't hurry, Walpurgisnacht is going to be here before we can stop it. The lady in white will be in trouble too if we don't do anything. You mean Mifuyu? She helped me out, now I gotta help her. I see, then shall we get going? We need to save both Iroha and Mifuyu. Please allow me to stand guard here. I won't allow even a single person to get past here to where you're headed. Hotel Fenthope. Eek! Why is it that we must be imprisoned? You too, Mifuyu? How could they? I stood up against their methods too often, apparently. It seems you have your rings taken as well. If we move too hastily, we may sever the link between our soul gems and our bodies. No. Now, let's finish this before everyone gets here. Ah, time for Eve to hatch, at last. My finest work of art will soon be completed. Oh yes, and we're counting on you to cook up a good rumor, Nemu. So we'll have all those magic girls turn into energy. Of course, please leave it to me. Huh? Nemu? Sorry, I can't string the words together. Sorry, I must rest a little while. Does she use up too much of her life? Okay, Mitama, the coordinator's shop. Well, we brought her in, but she's taking a long time to wake up. Oh, something's happening. Oh, is the power back on? I wonder what's happening. Mommy! Where's Mommy? It seems we have some guests. Mommy! Mommy! I'm sorry, Madoka. I'm the one who got you mixed up in all this. Mommy! I'm sorry, Sayaka. You admire me so much, but all I've shown you is cowardice. I even tried to attack you. Mommy! I'm sorry, Homura. No matter how many fighting techniques I teach you, it's unseemly for a senpai to show her students her obvious weakness. Still, please forgive me. I couldn't forgive myself, not for becoming a witch, nor for hunting them. But things are different now. It may have taken a long time, but I can finally think about this with a cool head. So please, please forgive me. And fight by my side once more. I'd like to find a new solution. Mommy! Mommy! I'm so glad you wake up. Are you alright now? Is everything back to normal? Thank you, everyone. I'm alright now. That was a long episode. What was that about?
記憶の光を集めて何か感じることはあったかい？ぶつかり合って胸がジクジクするの。でもどっちも強くて何か守ろうとしてる？そんな感じがする。君は宝物を守るための結託を感じたのかもしれないね。宝物を持ったら私も戦わないといけない？そんなことはないよ。この灯台に宝物の脅威となる存在はいないからね。だから宝物を持つことによるリスクは君に生じないはずだよ。そっか。それなら宝物を持つのはいいことだね。宝物は大きな力をくれるから。人々が大切なものを守るため命さえかけるような大きな感情、その尊さに気づき始めたみたいだね。だけど君は君自身の宝物をもう見つけている気がするよ。まだこの窓の向こうには出来事が詰まった記憶の光がある。だから君には引き続きこの窓の向こうを調べてほしい。ピュエラ・ピクトゥーラの解放も進むはずだからね。
Alright, rank up. Low rank 55, but there's no new upgrade levels. Alright, we're gonna wrap the video here for now. I apologize for the video to be like one hour and a half long. So anyways, I'll let you guys go now. So hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time for more. I'm tired. Jeez Louise.